Hey y'all, my name's Michelle, and I just wanted to hop on today for just a minute. I want to document about going gray. There's been so many reasons to not get started. The room is a wreck, everything is a mess. I'm in the process of changing the whole room out with new everything. I know the audio's not great. That's why I've got this big microphone right here trying to get the audio up. I can't get the audio set right, and I'm going to change it all out, so I'm just not that concerned with it. The camera's not great, but I'll be changing that. But I just wanted to get started. There's always a reason to not get started, and I feel like I'm already behind in the process of documenting this, and it's just something that I want to talk about, and I want to talk about why. I started coloring my hair about 22 years ago, and all I wanted to do was color it back to my normal color. I've always had dark hair, and I just wanted to color out the gray. I started getting gray at about 30, and I just wanted it to look like me. I wanted it to look normal, and I wanted it to look like me. So when I first started coloring my hair, I could go a long time in between. My hair didn't grow very fast, and the gray wasn't that noticeable. It was just a little gray, and I was young, and I just didn't want the gray there. So I started coloring it. Well, I colored it the same color, my natural hair color, as close as I could get, for years and years. And I was happy. I had no issues with it. As I got to be in my late 40s, my hair was growing much faster, and I was having to color it more and more often. I was having to color my hair. Like I said, it started off at the beginning, coloring it every 3 months maybe, and if I didn't, it was not even a big deal. And in my 40s, the late 40s, I noticed that I had to start coloring it every couple of months, and then I had to start coloring it every maybe 6 weeks, and then every 4 weeks. And as I hit about 50, it got to be a real pain. And if I went over a couple weeks, as my hair would grow, you could see it, and it looked like I wasn't taking care of myself, and I hate that. So I thought about it for a good solid year, and I finally decided, let's try something. So the last time I colored my hair all over, a full head coloring, was in May of 17. As I'm taping this, it is August of 18. But May of 17 is the last time I did a full head coloring. You're going, well, your hair's not that gray. I don't know what you're talking about. You've only grown this much in 15 months, but no. So after I did I had this event, and I colored it, and I had been coloring it, but I colored it. It was early May of 17. So after that, I started doing root touch-ups. I would just do the roots, and I did that, and it looked fine, and it was so much easier, and my hair was healthier overall because I wasn't coloring all of it, but I was having to color it a lot. Like 2 weeks was the outside, and if I went any longer than that, and sometimes even up to that, literally I was like having to plan coloring my hair into events and stuff, and I didn't want to do that. Okay, so early May of this year, after I'd been doing roots for just a year, I just decided, let's just not. So early May was the last root touch-up I did. So it has been a little bit over 3 months. Today is August the 17th. So it's been about 3 months and a couple of weeks with no color. And I'm sure that you can see, I'm afraid to get too far away from the microphone. Like I said, this whole system's going to change, but I did want to go ahead and start. You can see where my color with the gray is and where the color kind of starts. Can you see that? So it's weird. It's really weird how it's graying. It's like right here is super white gray, like really gray. And over here, well, it looks like it is right there, but it's not everywhere. If you can see, like up top right here, it's almost like a line of hair right here that has very little gray. The little tiny hairs are really gray, and whenever I pull my hair up and you can see like a lot of it, then you can see like a lot of gray because it wasn't colored underneath. And I'm just surprised that I've been able to do it so far, number one, and I'm surprised at how much I like it. There's different ways that women go about letting their hair go gray, and one way is you can go have your hair bleached, but it's very, very damaging to your hair. And my hair is naturally really, really curly, and I don't have to ever, but I straighten it sometimes, and this is straight, obviously. And so I already do like some heat to my hair. Like I said, there's a lot of color. A lot of my hair still has color. And if you bleach on top of that, it's not good. It can be not good. Some people have brilliant results with it, but I just don't know that I want to risk that. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it naturally. I'm going to let it grow out, and I'm going to be brave. And this is my decision today. And you may come back next week and I will have put color back on, because I want to do what makes me feel good about it. I really like it. It's very different. I finally come to the realization, though, as I was coloring my hair and like living my life around it, that I was trying to look like somebody I wasn't anymore. And that's who I was for a really long time, but that's not who I am anymore. This is who I am now. This is who I am. And I'm good enough. It's good enough. So I'm going to let it grow in, and or that's the plan. That's the plan, and I'm excited to see how it ends up. And if any of you have done this, or if you're thinking about doing it, I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear how you did it, what you were thinking when you did it, what made you want to do it. You know, I have daughters, and one of the things that I've always said to them is to be themselves, as I'm, fighting to be my old self. And I think it's okay to change. I think it's okay. I think this is okay. I think it's okay to evolve. And anyway, I'm just excited to see where it goes. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear what you did. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear anything that you want to say. I would love to see your hair transitions. If you have video up somewhere, if you can link it down below or tell me your channel, I'd love to do that. So if you want to follow along for some reason, if you want to follow along, I'd love to have you join. click the little red subscribe button, ring the bell, and that way you'll get notified whenever I put up another video. So thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.